Good boy. King Clovis, king of the Franks, uniter of the Frankish tribes. Good Clovis. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Bonjour mes amis, je suis James, je suis Canadien. So I've just finished taking out all that gravel, putting it up the trail over there because of Clovis eating the stones and eating the pebbles. I was super concerned about it last week because I'm like, geez, you know, could he die from eating these things? I just noticed last week that he was actually not chewing on, because most of the time he just chews on chunks of wood, you know, and I've got him like 20 different toys, hard and soft. And I was just like, got super worried about him. In about half of his poop piles, there's actually little stones and little bits of gravel. And I think the good news is that they're basically the same diameter, the same width as his actual stools. So I think that's why he's passing them. And it doesn't seem to be affecting him. Oh, look who's just, oh, hi, buddy. Hey, King Clovis. Are you just sleeping by the fire in here, man? We better take care of this. That hole is how these last flies are getting in. That's the only opening to the under roof area. So the first thing we gotta do, folks, now we've got more than enough clearance here. I've took it down to half the width of the 2x8. So before, you know, we had about 1/4 inch out to two. We need 2 inches of clearance around all sides of this pipe. We got more than enough here. We got just the right amount from the top edge of this board and the bottom edge of this one. But this, I was a little concerned that this is, of the wet certification, this is the one area where I didn't have more than needed allowance. So this is weakened, this 2x8, but there's so many 2x8s. The roof is so steep. There's never gonna be that much snow up here, if any snow at all. So I'm gonna put some metal brackets on the other side here.
I am James ALOFS. I left the big city to build an off-grid homestead on 40 acres of Canadian wilderness. This area of Ontario has giant ridgelines, deep valleys, and pure rivers. Black bears, gray wolves, mountain lions, moose, and many forest spirits share the land. I started in November 2023. Starting with a modest 12 by 16 foot guest cabin, my goal is to build such a glorious homestead that I attract a magnificent wife, have several military-grade babies, and raise our Swiss mountain dog, Clovis. Welcome to Wild Homestead.
Chewing wood, buddy? That is okay. You can chew wood. No more gravel for you to chew though over there, right? Right there, Clovis? Good morning. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that was close. Sit, 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 sit. Oh, you just burped in my face. Clovis, how was that, buddy? Huh? How was that? Was that good? Yeah. Well, that was a heck of a way to start the day. Crash the drones up into the peak of those poplar trees over there. Oh man, I hope we can find it. This could be the gnarliest of all drone crashes so far. That was a long way to fall too. Start flashing people. Clovis, let's go, buddy. Let's go. Clovis, no, no, watch out. Stay back. Stay back. The gods have protected the drone yet again. What a miracle. Wow. Unbelievable, ladies and gents. Let's try to do that again. Hello, guys. Good news. We got another security camera for the homestead. This is security camera number 2 from a company called Reolink, and this camera is very unique. Shoots in 4K, which is ultra high definition. Can shoot in full color at night. It has a feature called continuous recording, which you can literally have it record 12 hours a day straight, save all that data for up to 8 days. It's got a massive battery that is being charged by the solar panel. This battery is basically double the size of any similar camera on the marketplace. It swivels and will automatically focus on whatever is moving in the frame. This is the ALOFS PT Ultra, and they are the sponsor of today's video, so thank you to Reolink. It's Wi-Fi powered. I thought because I wanted my second camera to be pointing right at the guest cabin, our first build here, that it's going to be within range of the Starlink unit. So why not go Wi-Fi? And it's good, I think, for backup purposes to have one camera on the cell network, you know, and one camera on the Wi-Fi. So I'm going to hang it to one of the trees around here, pointing at the cabin. I can charge it out of the box, and then it's just charges on this. It was super easy to set up on my phone. I literally just scanned the QR code. It connected to the Wi-Fi, and you're off to the races. The other great thing about this camera is that when motion is detected, it will alert you on your phone. So it's that 24/7 live surveillance capability. I was literally on my cell phone looking at myself in real time through the camera, which is pretty crazy. You can also speak to the camera. So there's a little button in the Reolink app, and you can literally speak at, if you see someone, you know, at the cabin. This could shoot wildlife as well. You can check out Reolink, the ALOFS PT Ultra. The link is in the description of the video below. Share any footage that we get off of it. I think this is gonna be a good addition to the homestead and homestead security. Oh, well, hello there, buddy. Are you gonna join us, or are you just gonna stay on your warm bed in front of the fire? Clovis. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, good boy. Yeah. He absolutely loves this because it's a deer bone from New Zealand, and it's still got like the sinew and the cartilage and some of the fat on there. He has just been chewing on this since the moment I gave it to him this morning. This is a real winner, man. This keeps him occupied. He loves it. But come on, dude. Join us for a few moments. We need to build your character in the snow for a few moments. Come on, Clovis. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Come on. This thing is pretty dang sturdy, man, with just those plates. I'm thinking about putting another plate on the front, but I am definitely going to be doing cross bracing for sure with all these beams, both this way and then this way, to keep them sturdy as well. But just as an initial locking them in, I think for the back row, the 2 side brackets and this back bracket is going to be a good way to start. In retrospect, instead of having them oriented this way, like the front ones, I would have spun them so that the wide 8-inch part was flush with the front. That way you could just easily bracket on both the front and the back if I was going to redo it. But I think it's fine. I think we can work with this. Let's try you off leash and see how you do, okay? Don't do anything crazy though, man. Don't do anything crazy. Hey, don't bite me. Don't bite. There you go. Oh, nope. Down. What do you guys do about biting? Because I say, if I try to hold his mouth, he thinks it's a game. You know, when he gets like he's high energy right now, say no. I just kind of try to take my hands away. Like, no. He always thinks it's a game though. What do you guys think? It's too bitey like this. What I've been doing is I've been putting him in his crate to try to teach him, like a 3 strikes you're out kind of situation. Like I'd put him in his crate right now. You know what? We are putting you in your crate, buddy. You can't just bite me like that. Come on. Time out. So what we've been doing is on Sundays in the morning, we've been going in to see a trainer in the nearest town when we do our supply run. So that's been good. Just getting, reassurance with a one-on-one trainer that you're doing the right things. And one of the things the trainer suggested was when he gets nippy like that, do the 3 strikes rule, where if you're telling him kind of a firm, neutral no, if he bites 3 times, put him in the crate for 5 minutes, then let him out. If he's biting again, put him in the crate for 5 minutes. And if he's biting again, put him in the crate for an hour. And I've been trying to stick to that. And it's true, because when you take them out of the crate after an hour, generally they're very calm. So I'm going to stick with that, what the trainer's telling me to do with that in terms of the anti-biting training. But if anybody else has any good insights, please do let me know. Oh yeah, he's so much more calm now. 15 minutes. Yeah, do you have a good sleep? Yeah, that's right. Lick, don't bite, Clovis. King Clovis. Many more warriors will follow you, Clovis, if you lick rather than bite. Or maybe a combination of the two, actually. Yeah, we can't let you chew on that big bone all day. Not all day. You gotta come out and visit sometimes. Yeah, no bites. Hey, Clovis. Free dog. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, Clovis, good. Ham. He loves this thing. He's just been chewing and chewing and chewing like a crazy man. Good toy. Very good toy. Dudes. Wow. Clovis, what do you think, buddy? Oh, hello. Hello. Guys, you know what's crazy? I just double checked the order sheet. I ordered 14-foot rafters. These are not 14-foot rafters. These are 16-footers. So I called the hardware store that delivered these, and they said that they were out of 14-footers, and whenever they're out of a certain piece of lumber that's ordered, they just give the next biggest thing that they have in stock. So we got free 16-footers, which is pretty crazy. So you know what? At first I was like, well, let's just cut these off because there's no way that with a snow load these things can stay up. But now I'm thinking like, man, this is a pretty big space. Like if we somehow jerry-rigged a support beam, I don't know if we could do a horizontal beam here to support it, or if this is so long, we need to do some kind of post or board to the ground. Throws right out. Clove man wanted to come in for a sleep. He was pawing at the door. So now we're doing a little blueberry. Oh yeah. Oh, folks, I don't know if you can see that. There's the tiniest bit of separation here. It's lost that snugness somehow. I'm gonna unbolt the bottom ledger lock bolt. I'm gonna unscrew this small deck screw, and then I'm gonna jam it up and then try to secure it back in here so we get, make sure it's snug as a bug. Okay, we got these suckers hurricane tied in. Now what's next here, folks? What's next? Whoa! Oh heck yeah, man! That's really sturdy, just with these two brackets. Now I think this correct positioning is actually on the inside, but it's better than not using it. So I'm liking it, man. I'm liking this. Okay, the next end beam we're putting up here. Ooh, we're gonna have to take out some of these branches, folks. You know what? The last time that I used a gas chainsaw was before the visitation of Alexander Nick in early August. I want to say it was like July. I'm curious if my ears have rehabilitated. You know, it's now November. So August, September, October, it's been 3 months. I might as well give, because I still got that one gas saw, the MS-170 Stihl. Let's rip her up. Let's rip her up, man. I miss the gas chainsaw. Let's try this. Gas chainsaws are the coolest, man. I mean, I don't miss the fumes. Key is, you saw I took off my hood, because when I was using it, I put a lot of hours on that saw, both for trimming, but also for all the chainsaw debarker tool that I use to debark all those dang logs in the cabin where Clovis is sleeping right now. No, 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 no. Sit, 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 sit. Dude, you were doing so well. Sit. Sit. Holy, I look like a coal miner. I got soot all over me. Or I look like Jiminy. What's that guy? Jiminy Cricket from Mary Poppins. What's that guy's name? The chimney cleaner? Chimney, chimney, chiroo. We are out to firewood. We're out to firewood, sir. Would you care to chop? Would you care to chop? Would you care to chop the firewood, Clovis? Okay. Clovis, come on, buddy. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Good, Clovis. Yeah. Yeah. Clovis. Come. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Here. Urgh. Urgh. Oh boy, guys, I don't know if that method's gonna work. Lining it up at the top like that, because look, these two are off. I think what we might have to do is use some kind of a guide, a small guide piece of wood along the tips and make sure it's level and do it that way. Nice. Okay, you sitting? Free dog. Nice! Hands free, baby. Hey, Clovis. How you doing, buddy? You want to see something cool? Whoa. Whoa, dude. Holy cow. Would you look at that, man? Good morning, everybody. I think everybody, except for the English, don't realize how close we came to the lingua franca planet Earth actually being Danish and not English. I've been reminded this by rewatching The Last Kingdom on Netflix, which is based on the book series by Bernard Cornwell. It's set in the Viking era, roughly around 800 AD, and it's essentially structured around the life of Alfred the Great, arguably the greatest English king in history. If Alfred the Great didn't survive, we would all be speaking Danish right now, at least in the United States and Canada and Australia, New Zealand, etc., England. At one point during the Danish Viking invasion of England during the Viking era, King Alfred was literally living on a half-submerged island in the marshes somewhere in southern England, and literally hanging on by his pinky finger. And he somehow manages to struggle back. I think he has maybe close to 100 people with him in the marshes, hiding out from the Danes. The Danes had completely overrun all of what the kingdom at that time was known as Wessex. They had taken all of Northumbria, all of Mercia, East Anglia, and then the last kingdom essentially was Wessex. And this is why this story is called The Last Kingdom, because Wessex was the last kingdom, and King Alfred was the king of Wessex. It's a miracle that King Alfred survived. If you want a story about just determination and perseverance, battling back from basically nothing to overcome and then defeat the Danes against overwhelming odds, the story of King Alfred. There's a reason. I believe King Alfred is the only English king that has the moniker the Great. And I think it's for a good reason, because what he accomplished is absolutely insane. But anyways, if the Danes had managed to wipe out King Alfred and then snuff out what was called Wessex at that point, capital in Winchester, modern-day Winchester, the Danes would have taken over England. And if history had continued as it did, everybody in America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, we'd all be speaking Danish right now. Come. Good boy. Oh, good boy, good boy, good. Clovis, what are you doing? That's my string. Clovis. You're... Dude, what are you doing, man? Stop eating those stones. He just got another one. Man, he's got all the chew toys. Literally, he's got more than $200 in chew toys. And he's still eating these rocks. You know, as soon as I can get to him over here, you know, there, he's got his ball right there. He's still eating these stones. Now, he's passing all of them. But, like, standing out here, he's probably eaten 4 stones. I've gotten 2 out of his mouth. But that, it's just, man, it freaks me out. So standing out here doing the foundation, I don't know if we can keep him out here. The foundation for the deck is what we're doing. I wasn't going to do this now, but I think we got to do it next before the sauna foundation because there's just too much temptation. You know, this is all gravel out here. We got to get this covered up. We got to build the deck anyway, so we're going to do this next. It's a bit of a miracle in my books. Look at that, man. Just built on a, like when we built this last November, the gravel pile was just that much wider than the actual stones. I cannot believe that this thing is still level. That is nuts. Luck of the Irish, I believe. Luck of the Irish. The Irish are the luckiest people on earth. Except when it comes to farming potatoes, that is. $180. There we go. That's going to be a sweet deck, man. It's going to be a sweet deck. We're going to come out 4 feet, and then it'll be right underneath there. We can add 2 beams that go up to the overhang, eaves beams. And then we're going to have another 6 feet that comes out to here. It's going to be 12 feet across, so we'll have 6 feet of deck uncovered and then 4 feet of deck covered. And in the future, if we ever want to build a mudroom enclosed there, mudroom/storeroom, we can. But this is going to be critical because you see, so these are where the foundation pillars are going to be going, but we're actually going to be bringing the deck out to on the other side of these bottom logs. So it's going to be an extra, whatever, 8 inches out, but that's going to cover up the majority of this gravel. We need the gravel there to keep the foundation stones level and in place, but we can't have King Clovis chowing down it because every time he jumps out of the cabin, right, it's right in his face. So we got to cover this up. And yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh! Oh! Right in the crown jewels. We're okay. We're okay, Clovis. Oh, I won't be having any human children, but we're okay, Clovis. Wait a minute. I got 2 of them. We should be okay. We can still have kids with Sophie Turner. Oh my goodness. One last hole. We got 5 or 6. Getting pretty fatigued. Don't know if I can make it on this last one. I think it's time to go into full Ooga Booga mode. What are you doing? Hey. Man, I think this deck is going to be really cool. So we had a few of these sono tubes left over. I just plopped them in. And then we're going to get 3 more for the closer 3 holes, and then fill her up with concrete, and then plop the decking in to make this beautiful, beautiful deck. So it's going to be 12 feet wide by 10 feet deep. And it's really going to, oh man, not only is it going to prevent Clovis from getting into all the stones, he started eating them again, so I had to put him inside. But I think it's going to be amazing for keeping dirt out of the cabin and just being able to get out here in the morning and, enjoy the ambiance. And they're going to have to eventually, finally, cut down some of these trees to get that killer view. Musashi's wood fire shed is looking pretty ridiculous, guys. I don't think it looks out of place. Like, it's got the matte black thing going on, just like the steel roof on the cabin. And now we know the length of the rafters. So we can go in town this weekend and order the steel roof. I'm also going to do matte black. Instead of an Americana style, I'm going to do a Canadiana style, a different style roof, but same color, same matte black. We got to put a lot more supports onto these front rafters. I'll show you over the coming weeks what we're going to be doing with that. I'm going to have to put cross bracing, I think, on the sides and on the backs, kind of X beams to tie these things in to make sure like the lateral force is not able to knock them over. And then the key thing, input I want from you guys or am seeking is, should we leave these rafter tails this long? We got a major bonus because the hardware store was out of the 14 footers. So they gave us the 16 footers, which is great. But originally the plan was to cut them off, like here, to have 2 feet of overhang. My concern is if we do jerry rig some kind of supports to support these extra long rafter tails, it'll be cool for the extra storage, but are we going to have way too much snow pile up here and start leaning in against the building? The plan for next week, folks, is to pour the concrete, finish off the foundation on the deck, build the deck, and then do the sauna foundation and finish that and see if we can get anything else done. I think after the sauna, we're going to be doing the sawmill barn is going to be the next foundation. May the gods bless you all, both the old gods and the new. And remember, Strength and Honor Gladiator 2 is coming out next weekend. Oh my goodness. Clovis and I will definitely be watching that. Set your calendar alerts, folks. So Strength and Honor in honor of Gladiator 2. And I think General Maximus, if he were still alive today, every day when he woke up, he would probably say the following 13 words and 2 syllables. Ooga Booga.